This VW Amarok behind me unfortunately had the common faulty touchscreen on this unit, so why not upgrade to a far better solution, see what's going on. Welcome back to John Cleese Car Audio. As I mentioned, this is a VW Amarok and unfortunately had the ever so common faulty breakdown of the touchscreen on these unit here. So rather than get it repaired or buy a hideously expensive one from VW, customers decided to go on for a bit of an upgrade because more cost effective, more value for money if we put something far better in. It's a good excuse as any to do it right. So we've put in the Alpine Halo 9, this 9-inch screen mounted right here. So I'm going to turn it on, I'm going to go run through what this does and how it works on this platform. It's going to come up with the VW logo that we've installed on it. It's a nice little touch. You can have different designs. We've just went with this one for this video. This screen can be mounted in this position up top if you prefer it. It doesn't affect any kind of blind spots. I can still see the dash in front of it, but you can also have the screen below if you prefer. But this means in this position you still get access to a little storage pocket to put your phone or your wallet or your earpods, for example. This unit supports wireless Apple CarPlay, so no need to plug the phone in, because on Amaroks these are wired CarPlay head units, so no need to plug your phone in. It is wired Android Auto. Alpine don't do wireless Android Auto without a third-party interface, so you will have to plug your phone in for Android. But what we've also done, we've connected up the factory USB down the bottom here. The original VW Amarok USB does work with the Alpine. It's nice little integration there. And when we integrate these, we usually use the Alpine proper infotainment adapter, meaning steering wheel controls all work, and also you get access to the factory parking sensor overlay on the screen and the factory reverse camera. If I put it in reverse now, the customer's original VW camera is going to come up, which actually gives them a better view on this screen because it's a larger screen. And you get the parking sensor overlay here. Nothing's around me, so that's not beeping. If I put it back into drive now, so what's going to happen, the front sensors will appear here. So that's a picture of the car, and then what will happen is you're close to the front or behind, you'll get the red and green and orange indicators around the front and rear of the vehicle. Fully integrated in that respect, and then we just push the P button to get that off the screen. I'm going to just connect my phone up and show you just how easy it is for the Apple CarPlay to work on this screen. So you go to settings, go to device list, go to add new device, and then I'm going to go onto my phone, and then I'm going to go to Alpine DA. And there's my phone name, the Land Before Time. I'm going to go to pair, I'm going to go to yes, I'm going to allow my contacts to synchronize, and now it's doing a little handshake in Bluetooth before it switches over to CarPlay. We go start, and then what it's going to do now is it's going to ask my phone, do I want to enable wireless CarPlay? I hit yes, and then if we wait for a few seconds, it will then turn off the Bluetooth connection and switch over to CarPlay just like that. Now, if you haven't had CarPlay before, it's extremely simple to use. It's Apple's in-car operating system. So now I've got access to apps like Waze navigation, iOS Maps, Google Maps, and even TomTom if you pay for it. You can also use internet radio apps as well. So if you go into there's no DAB coverage, you still get access to radio via apps like TuneIn Radio, Radio Player, Simply Radio, and BBC Sounds. You've also got access to Spotify if you use it, Tidal. I use Tidal, so I can go into my music on here. I can check out my collection, which is stuff stored on my phone, or I could just go for a random mix and it will just kick off music based on my genres. It's simple as that. Apple CarPlay is brilliant. You probably already got it in this year Amarok, because this is a, I want to say 2017 approximately car. This is the facelift Amarok. If that wasn't enough for this customer, the Halo would have made a nice difference to sound quality on the factory speakers, because these internal amps are one of the only head units with Class D technology amplifiers built in. Customer wanted a better sound anyway, so we've actually upgraded the front speakers. We've put in the Audison Voce AVK6 components with a bit of soundproof in the doors. We haven't gone to town on soundproofing this one due to, you know, budget and time restraints. So it's got basic soundproofing. And then what we've done is we've fitted the Audison Voce tweeters on the outside of the A-pillars. Two reasons for that. One, it's simply not practical to fit such a large tweeter behind a factory A-pillar of a Amarok because there is simply not enough space. But the byproduct of having them on the outside is they're going to sound better because you haven't got that restrictive factory grille in front of the Audison Voce restricting the highs. So they look good and they're going to sound better like this. And if you ever reverse it, you basically need to buy a pair of new of these A-pillars, or you just, if you're going to leave them in the car when you sell it, just do that, or put a set of cheap tweeters in. That is the option on this platform. They sound much better than the factory speakers, and especially off this Alpine head unit, because these are extremely good for sound quality. Now, yeah, what have I covered? DAB factory works, factory parking sensor overlay works, factory reverse camera over works, Apple CarPlay. that is pretty much it for the Alpine Halo 9. Unless you want to expand a bit, you can also put a HDMI into this, which is done on that little section there, and it means you can actually put an Amazon Fire Stick in this and watch Netflix, should you be stuck in the car for long periods of time when you're stopped, because obviously when you're driving it's illegal. Anyway, I'm finishing this video here because that is it. Audison Voce front speakers, Halo 9 into a 2017 VW Amarok with full integration. It's Connor in front of the camera, Maxim behind the camera, and for all the boys at John Cleese Car Audio, we hope you have a good day. See you later.